In the series of spoken tutorials, today we are going to learn about a very famous English case law.
Today is Balfour versus Balfour. This case law was decided in the year 1919. As you can see, 1919 2 KB 571 is the citation. That means it was decided by the King's Bench Division of the Court of Appeal. Let's look into the brief facts of the case. Mr. and Mrs. Balfour, who were living in Ceylon, now the place is known as Sri Lanka, gone on a vacation to England, and during the time when they were in England, Mrs. Balfour fell ill. Okay, now due to her sickness, she was in a position where she was advised that she should not go back to Ceylon. Mrs. Balfour cannot go back, but Mr. Balfour has to go. So both of them entered into an arrangement or an agreement that Mr. Balfour will go back to Ceylon, resume his work. Mrs. Balfour will stay back in England, but for her expenditure, regular expenditure, Mr. Balfour promised to send £30 every month. Okay. Now this has happened when relationship was in very good, but afterwards the relationship between husband and wife got estranged, and shortly they went for a divorce. They both divorced. Okay, but Mrs. Balfour later went to the court alleging that Mr. Balfour, as per his promise or as per the contract which they have entered into when they were in England, did not perform his contract. He is supposed to send £30 every month for her expenditure, which he has not done. There is a violation of the contractual obligation. Okay, so the question before the court was whether there is a contractual obligation, and if there is a contractual obligation, then Mr. Balfour has violated the obligation. Okay, now this case law is significant as far as contract law is concerned because it discusses a very important aspect of the contract, that is legal relationship. How far and how much important legal relationship to a contract, that was been decided. The matter was settled by this case law because it in detail discussed whether a promise to pay for regular expenditure by a husband to his wife. It is very important. The promise is made by the husband to his wife, and that too a promise to meet regular expenditure. Okay. At the end of the argument, the court has reached to the conclusion that an arrangement, a domestic arrangement between husband and wife, is part of a social contract. It is very much emerges from a domestic relationship rather than a legal relationship. So the court said in this specific case there is absence of an intention to create legal relationship. So Balfour versus Balfour, the case law is important as far as contract law is concerned, because it settles the law that intention to create a legal relationship is one of the essential ingredient of a valid contract, and that is absent in any kind of domestic arrangements or social contracts. The court gave the examples like you are inviting a person for a picnic or a party or a film, or making arrangements between friends and relatives or any family member. In all these things, there is an absence of intention to create a legal relationship, and therefore in every domestic arrangement, as the court concluded, there is a rebuttable presumption against legal intention. That's all about this case law. Thank you.